Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a nice, pleasant spring evening. Tonight we have the great pleasure of having Kristen Boyd, with us, and he's going to show us a kind of an automated trading system for futures. So I won't take up any more time. Kristen, good to have you here. We're anxious to see your information.
Awesome, Stephen. Thank you very much for having me. Hello, welcome. Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody's doing okay. And I would say we just dive right in here. I like to honor the time. I will speed a little bit up through the presentation. I will make sure that I allocate some time at the end to answer all the questions. Okay. So my name is Christian. I'm excited, really excited for this presentation tonight. I will talk about the unique proven way that we help ordinary traders use fully automated day trading systems to go from zero to full-time income without the fear of the bots losing it all. Before we start, the disclaimer: trading does carry significant risk. All material in this presentation is not for advice, and it is for educational purposes only. You need to make sure that you, for yourself decide what is the risk you want to take with trading. And if you have any further questions, you should talk to your broker or a registered trading advisor. All right, let's just dive back into this here. So in tonight's class, we'll cover our backwardation certainty secret that ensures you pocket nearly identical real-world results from your automated trading systems as your backtest. How to slash risk and boost profits with something called robot portfolios that allows even brand new traders to quickly backtest and optimize their own personal arsenal of fully automated trading robots. The #1 fully automated day trading system mistake and how to avoid it. Where we'll show you the foolproof way to quickly verify if you can trust a trading edge of an automated system, including our own. And the zero to full-time income trading pass, where we'll share the proven step-by-step automated day trading success plan with special Q&A at the end. So we have, or you get the most important questions answered. Okay, guys, we're ready to rock here. Let's see a yes, yeah in the chat box, and we'll get started. Before we get started, some very quick housekeeping items. First, I have no doubt you will have questions, but with almost 200 people here in the class tonight, I'm not able to answer it in between. As I say, I will answer all the questions at the end, and I will make sure to answer all of them. But if you keep listening with an open mind over the next 45 minutes, I'm very sure that most of the questions you have will be answered throughout the presentation. Okay. Second, I'm not entirely sure if you saw it in the invite or not. That's why I'm just saying it. Everyone who is in here in this class and stays until the end of the class will receive a free gift from us, which is the S&P 500 Income Strategizer. That's a fully automated strategy. As soon as we get the attendance report and we see who stayed to the end of the webinar, we will be able to send you that robot. As this is a group event and Steve is the host here, I assume tomorrow we will get this information. So we will trigger the email to all of you tomorrow who stayed till the end to get your free robot sent right into your inbox. Third, who is this for? All fully automated trading robots that our students and we use are for future day trading only. No swing trading, no position trading. And the robots do not work for stocks, options, or Forex. For all of you who currently do not trade futures, don't worry. Several of our most successful students who are using the future robots today, once came from other asset classes like stocks or Forex. You do not need to have any prior experience to get started, and obviously we help you every step along the way. Also, there's no coding knowledge needed. We have everything coded for you, okay? So I know for a lot of you guys here in the audience today, it's probably not the first time you meet me. I saw already a couple of names which are very familiar. But for those of you meeting me for the first time, I want to give you a very, very quick introduction of my background and why you should listen to me. So why do you think I can talk all day long about the common and hidden problems that ruin most retail traders who start off with fully automated trading systems? Well, I guarantee you I have made every fully automated trading system mistake in the book myself. I know that sounds like a complete cliche, but it's just nothing but the truth. I started my professional life as a traditional prop trader at a trading desk of one of the world's largest banks. We used partial automation in certain areas, but never had a fully automated strategy that we implemented. There were several reasons for it, but we'll not go into the details. However, after leaving the trading desk, I co-founded an algorithmic hedge fund that was specialized in spotting short-term anomalies in several different future markets using 100% automated trading. And the idea was very romantic. My co-founders and I were convinced that algo trading was the future, and it is. But what we did not expect was how hard it was to systemize and automate our trading ideas we all had used for years as discretionary traders. So, there we were, like a group of accomplished discretionary traders, proud and ready to rock the world, and we brutally struggled. We brutally struggled to turn our backtest and simulated results into actually live money-making results. There were a whole set of reasons for it, but the biggest issue for us was the actual order execution in the live market environment. We constantly got worse fills than expected, missed out on the winning trades, but sure caught all the losers and probably some more. I will spare you all the brutal details, but at the end of the day, we adapted and thrived using exactly what I will show you today. So some of you might be wondering if we as professional traders, struggled so badly to automate our trading, why should you even mess with fully automated trading systems as a retail trader, right? So here's why. If you look at any futures or equity chart right now, doesn't matter which instrument, which asset class, you're looking, they are almost looking identical. And you notice that there are more and more algos and automated trading systems hunting stops, creating false breakouts, creating false orders, pulling orders, like all the shenanigans, right? So now imagine how much harder it will be for you to even break even just doing whatever you're doing right now, let alone making a significant profit if you do not adapt to what the pros are doing today. Guys, and this is only the beginning of professionals using robots. That means, that traders either, have to adapt or will really be completely left out. Okay, so I'm guessing for a lot of you guys, this is probably not your first webinar where you heard about fully automated trading systems or robots. The first thing I wanted to mention is that if you failed to create the systematic trading results you wanted in the past, it's most likely not your fault. There's so much information out there, and it can be super confusing and totally overwhelming. And many times it's a combination of information overload and just flat out completely wrong information that keeps most retail traders from having any long-term success with robot trading. Before I dive further in here, let me ask you guys, how many of you have looked into buying or creating fully automated trading systems or robots or have tried using them? If you could put a Y in the chat box if you have tried or looked into it. And for all of you, okay, I see. And for all of you who have, are brand new to systematic robot trading, please put an N in the chat box. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, cool. So pretty mixed audience. Thanks, awesome guys. Let me ask one follow-up question very quick. For all of you guys who have tried or looked into robots, in just 1, 2, 3, 4 words, what was your biggest challenge or your biggest struggle, when you tried to use them? Losing, okay, backtesting revealed didn't work, getting stopped constantly, time to implement, yeah. Okay. Drawdowns are brutal, does not fit how you trade, did not make that for consistent profit system. Okay, I thank you very much. Just that you're not alone, and all of these are very common problems I've heard, over and over again. And, actually there's just one reason, that is the real cause for all of, what you guys just typed in and so much more. System losing money, time to implement, market conditions change, the robots stop working, drawdowns are brutal, even that robots burn your account. And that reason is the public perception, which is completely driven by trading educators and robot developers, sell retail traders on the crazy idea that one single perfect robot will be able to always win every day, will have little to no drawdowns, stay consistently profitable without you even knowing what this robot is doing, not knowing the method or the edge. Will always work in any market conditions, no matter if a bull market, bear market, sideways market, like whatever. Will make you rich in a matter of weeks, even with a tiny account, is my personal favorite. Seen that more than once. But here's the reality, guys. Like human traders, every algobot that will ever get coded has their strengths and weaknesses too. Like, think about it. Have you ever met a successful, consistently profitable trader who perfectly trades all markets, all time frames, all styles, all methods? Of course not. That's a unicorn, right? Think just for a second about your own trading experience. I bet you easily can see how some of you guys have a trading edge that you completely trust, while others, constantly searching for the perfect trading edge, right? Some of you guys are great at finding killer trade locations, but might struggle with timing your entries. Some of you hardly ever get stopped out, while others, chronically get stopped out with huge stops. Some of you guys cut your losers fast, while others just fall on their knees and are hoping and praying that the market will turn in their favor at some point. And some of you are really great at exiting with a smart money, while others get suckered into the idea you need to buy the low tick of the day or sell the high tick of the day. Let me ask you this: wouldn't it make more sense to do what successful prop firms, hedge funds do, and have your own team of traders based on each person's strength, weakness, and trading style? Well, guess what? That is exactly that kind of team you can build with our 45 plug and trade ready algobots that you can mix and match to create any kind of themed robot portfolio you want for your favorite market, method, and time frame. Now, in a moment, I will show you how we created 15 of these themed portfolios that anyone can plug and trade right away, all backtested and optimized to maximize each robot's strength and minimize each bot's weakness. So you can slash your overall account risk and still have a chance to boost your profits faster. That's why we only trade proven, uncorrelated algobots in themed robot portfolios. I will show you in a second. But, one word of caution, this is not for everyone, because some of you might still think that you can find or code the one perfect robot that makes all your trading dreams become true. And I know this is a hard habit to kick, because it's a super romantic idea to find, buy, build, however, have an algo bot that you turn on, then you go on vacation, and when you come home, you're rich, right? Who doesn't want that? And if you really think you can find that, then I wish you the best of luck. Then this presentation is not for you. In this presentation, I will actually go into details on for everyone who has an open mind to finally go into the fully automated day trading systems using portfolios, how you can do that the best way. Okay, so let's check it out. Now, there's no way that I can show you every single aspect of building a balanced robot portfolio in this class here tonight. We just not have enough time, okay? So if it's okay with you, I want to show you 3 things you absolutely positively need for each algobot in your themed robot portfolio in order to go from 0 to full-time trading, okay? And this is so important that if you want to take notes, these next few sections you want to pay very, very close attention. Because the 3 crucial things I'm going to show you will save you years of frustration, thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars of losses I had to go through, okay? And guys, my life is not going to change here tonight. If you it's absolutely on you. Your life can radically change if you pay attention what I'm about to show you and learn how to avoid to falling into the trap that one single perfect robot can help you succeed with your trading. Okay, let's go. The first crucial component you need is multiple uncorrelated algobots with different trading edges. Let me show you what I mean. So on the left-hand side here, and that is in the in this green box here, you see all the markets our algobots trade. Now, you do not necessarily need to trade all these markets, but I sure recommend to trade more than one market. It all depends on your personal situation and on your preference. On the right-hand side, that is the blue box right here, you see all the different methods our algobots use. And there are plenty. There's a very wide range. But, and remember what I told you before, the wider your portfolio of uncorrelated markets and uncorrelated methods, the more stable and predictable your portfolio gets, right? But the real key is to have a minimum set of uncorrelated methods and markets. And there are endless combinations and a gajillion ways to skin the cat. So for example, let's say you only want to trade the E-mini S&P 500 or the micro because you think all other markets are trash. To make your algo bot portfolio strong, just choose a wider selection of different methods. So you would say, I will only trade the S&P, but I trade 7, 10, 15 different methods in that portfolio, right? Or let's say you want to trade 5 different markets like a crude oil, natural gas, gold, NASDAQ, EuroFX, but you only want to have your portfolio built of bots that do let's say intraday trend following. That is okay too. Again, just think about it the same way you do with your investment portfolio. To build a strong uncorrelated algobot portfolio, you just need to have a minimum set of uncorrelated assets, in this case robots or markets, in your portfolio. If you do not want to build your own portfolio, we have a wide array of plug-and-trade ready portfolios. I will show you in a moment. And I will also show you one of my portfolios I trade live here in a moment. I can share the screen and we'll have time for that. So you can see how that looks in reality with real money, real results, and I go through all of that to back the theory up with some actual trading results. So before we go there, let me show you and explain the portfolios we build. Here are we build 5 small account portfolios. And it's really simple. Using our 45 algobots, we created 15 plug-and-trade ready portfolios, as I mentioned. The 5 portfolios you see here are specifically for small accounts between $1,000 and $10,000, and they range somewhere between 3 and 7 robots in each portfolio. For example, here the top one, that is our S&P starter portfolio with 3 robots. Or this year, this is the micro market power trader with 7 robots. Obviously, all pre-made portfolios are only meant as a starting point, on the way for you to customize it exactly for your account, for your needs, for whatever you want to accomplish with it. And you can mix and match the different algobots from one portfolio to another, merge portfolios together, customize everything to your liking. Okay? There are 7 plug-and-trade ready portfolios for accounts between $10,000 and $50,000. They are ranging also between 2 and 15 robots in each. And remember, guys, our main focus in building portfolios is to minimize risk, to get the smallest drawdown possible while maximizing our profits. For instance, you see we even have a small drawdown portfolio with 8 robots here that is created for the only reason to looking for the lowest risk trades possible. Or our Super 7 portfolio here. It's one of my favorites. That one is the exact opposite. That one is designed for aggressive growth. Because some of you might want to do the conservative way, and the others want to do the aggressive way. And some of you might want to do both, right? Okay, and we have 3 big boy portfolios, all for $50,000 plus accounts. They range somewhere between 8 and 33 robots in there, but it really doesn't matter, how much money you have right now in your account or how much money you want to allocate to robot trading. The variety of pre-made portfolios and customizing option is so wide that you can go from wherever you are right now to wherever you want to go, right? The most important thing is really, and this is really what I want to show you with this chart here. You need to start where you are. And I don't care if you have a $1 million account or $1,000 account today. We always recommend the same 3-step plug-and-trade process for everybody, including me. So first, pick your theme portfolio that is right for you and your account size and your trading goals. Then use and dial in the default settings, run back tests, and trade it in simulation. Don't risk the money if you're not already are convinced that this will work for you. You need to see it, to trust it for yourself, to have the ability to turn it on with real money. If you have that, put it on one micro contract. It will not make you rich. It will not make you a lot of money, but it will get you into the mood of, okay, I see this is actually working in reality. After that, start scaling. Put multiple micros on it, start trading full-size contract. Pretty straightforward, right? Now, I know, a lot of you guys might think, okay, when do the algobots trade? What, how much work is included and all not? And, I will come into all of that, throughout my presentation, okay? So when do the algobot portfolios trade? Most of our robots trade the cash session, the New York cash session. and all are designed to enter at open or after 9:30 and end and close before the 4 p.m. New York Stock Exchange close. There's no overnight risk and there are no overnight trades. Well, to get more opportunities, as well as for people who are not willing or able to trade the US cash session, maybe you're international, we have portfolios that trade pre-cash session and also post-cash session. So, there is something to do there. But again, the majority is built for cash session trading, okay? Every algo bot is designed to do three things for you. First, automatically place entries, stops, and targets for you completely without you being involved. Second, they allow you to step in and take over the trade manually anytime you want. And finally, each algo bot is designed to work together in any themed pre-made portfolio with a long-term trading edge. All right, want to see how we can build these algo bot portfolios with actually a real proven long-term trading edge you can trust, including ours. And this is actually what I said in the beginning. This is actually the #1 biggest mistake. It is not having a long-term trading edge with each single robot within your portfolio. Let's take a look at that. Coming to the second crucial component, portfolio backwardation certainty. What the heck is portfolio backwardation certainty? So let me explain. There are two parts that make up portfolio backwardation certainty. First, you need a proven long-term trading edge. Well, you don't need to own a glass ball to figure that out, right? But you would be surprised on how easy this is, to screw this up. Because what you really need is a proven long-term trading edge without changing parameters, without constant optimization, without curve fitting. Let me show you what I mean. Here is a single robot performance, no proven long-term trading edge. At the first glance, it looks good, right? Trades 1 year, made $34,000 per contract. Nothing wrong with that. Well, let's take a closer look. So, if I see something that, just represents something like performance-wise 1 year, I get a little bit suspicious. My first question would be, cool, great starting point, but how does it look long-term? Can I see something, a longer-term test with the same settings, the same parameters? So without changing anything but the amount of data you actually tested on. And this is how this particular system looks. Obviously, it does not look so good anymore. Now, with all the same settings and all the same parameters, you can see there are some pretty rough periods in the 10-year testing period. All of this, it made a couple of years no money. Or you have drawdowns like this, right? Really doesn't look like a good trading edge whatsoever, right? So you see this highlighted area right here. That is actually the chart I showed you in the first picture, the one that looked stunning.
On 30-minute chart,
so not
exponential moving average 8, turning up on M, U, L, N.
to poor house trading edge. So let's take a look at a robot, an algo bot with a proven long-term trading edge. This is how a long-term trading edge looks like. It's 10 years tested. The equity curve looks good, and it trades the same settings, same parameters today as it traded 10 years ago. Looks good, right? Well, however, remember that that this is just the first part of the backwardation certainty. There's still like a second part, and this first part here was very theoretically. All data from a perfectly controlled backtest environment, and that leads us to the second part of the backwardation certainty, which is you need a way to execute your automated trading system edge to get nearly identical real-world results as your backtest. Remember, that was one of our biggest problems when starting the fund, and it took so much effort to be able to finally put a nail into that problem. And most automated system providers only use backtest or simulation environment without any proof it really works in the live market. So it is very common that we will run into issues like getting all the losers, missing some of the winners, getting bigger drawdowns than expected. We develop our algobots a little bit different to ensure really nearly identical real-world results as our backtest. And let me show you what I mean. You see one of my account statements for an account looking at one full quarter performance. And the total return in this quarter was 16.1%, you see here, right? Then here's the same statement with a little bit more details, that you see that the 16% equals around about $18,000, okay? So now on the next slide, you will see the next statement, or there's the same statement in white here, right? With the same $18,000 right here. And in the background, this black part here is the NinjaTrader backtester, where we backtested the portfolio of the robots we traded live, right? So now, now that you get this, if you have a live trading performance and you do a back test in hindsight, obviously we do back testing, forward testing, out of sample, whatnot, before we even start a robot, but to also continuously make sure that we can trust those results, we, in hindsight, after we trade a live, do the back test and see if it's still matching, right? And that is the very, very number one thing. And you see here in this regard is, the difference between a back test and hindsight and the live trading results is just about 4%, which is, absolutely expected. You will not find a 100% match. But, I can live with 3, 4, even 10% difference between a backtest environment and the reality, right? So you need a way to make it fit and to make the results line up, okay? That leads us into the crucial component 3 you absolutely positively need. The ability to customize your robot portfolio to fit your needs and scale results. Right here is where it happens, really going from the minor league to the major league, going from, you just follow someone blindly and hope and pray, it will end very well. Going, from the hopes that one single trading method setup, miracle robot can deliver any long-term trading results for you. And I will show it in my account here in a second, what the algobots can do for this, right? But first, let's go into the third component here. Now, you wonder, how we even decide which robot we put into which portfolio. We'll teach you all of that, and as I say, well, I'm also pressing the clock here. I will teach you all of that and have no time here today, but I will, show you in a moment, a couple of examples that you get the gist of it, okay? So first, let me show you how easy it is to build a portfolio. Here, for example, we build the micro market power portfolio. That is one of our 15 pre-made portfolios. Based on the portfolio idea we choose from our 45 robots, combine them and give with the different trading edges and try to make sure that we have a good mix between the markets and the methods, right? What I showed you before, and to get a strong portfolio. And again, I don't have any time to go into the details, and we'll show you all of that in the classes if you decide to join us. While we select the robots, here's an example again for the micro market power trader. We keep a close eye on a daily profit distribution. That is this below here, right? So that will not tell us a whole bunch of sophisticated numbers yet, but it will give us like a very quick indication that, hey, if we put these 7 robots in this portfolio, you know, we like win a whole lot more than we lose on a daily basis. Kind of looks good. And again, I make it sound probably now too easy. I just wanted to give you the spiel of, you know, the raw outline we do. Then obviously we look into all the portfolio numbers for everything, right? Here is the entire vital sheet, and again we have a vital sheet for each of the portfolios. You can see the micro market power trader is for small accounts, is for accounts you know, between $1,000 and $10,000. It has 7 robots in it. You know, it trades the E-mini S&P 500 or the micros. It does 231 trades on average. The historical performance per 1 micro contract is $3,500 net profit per year with a max draw of 442. For 1 full-size contract, it's exactly 10 times that, $35,000, and the drawdown is a little bit higher. And for 3 contracts, it does that. Okay. And again, everything is designed to go from wherever you are right now to wherever you want to go with the same method, the same portfolio, or you kind of grow with the portfolio when your account size grows, right? Talking about flexibility, you can start wherever you're right now and then just, you know, start, you know, from micros and use the same portfolio with the same robots, start full-size contracts, and then your portfolios. One more, you know, mixed U.S. index future portfolio is a medium account size portfolio between 10 and 50 for accounts between $10 and $50,000. It has 15 robots in it, and it trades multiple markets. It basically trades just 2 main markets: the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, or the micros for each. Does about 1,100 trades a year. Here you see the historical performance. And here you see the distribution curve on a daily basis too. Okay, so I think that was enough theory for here. What I would do right now, let me hop into my NinjaTrader pretty quick. Let's take a look at the real world applications, and then I have 2-3 more slides, and then we can wrap it up with the questions. Okay, so. Only to see here. This here is one of my portfolios, and that is what I trade live. What you see on my screen is, and I'm not really entirely sure, it's cut off a little bit, I guess. But on the left-hand side here is my Interactive Brokers connection. So I use Interactive Brokers as a broker. That is my my account connection window. And this here in the middle, that is the Ninja control panel. So I'm using NinjaTrader, you know, to trade. And every line item you see here is 1 robot. You see the robot name, the instrument it trades, the data series it is, and then realized and unrealized. You know, we'll off market, and I turn them, or you know, they reset here at the end of the day. So we're basically at all at 0. And you can basically see that, you know, I trade a whole bunch of robots here. There's like about 50 robots right here. Here's a performance summary. We'll look into that in a second. And then you see a whole bunch of charts. I'm just a huge fan of visuals. So you could set up the robot just from the control center and just follow it like here. What I like to do is I set all robots up from a chart. Here, for instance, the straight node chaser. So that, you know, it still automatically does everything, enter, exit, position management, and whatnot, yet I can follow it if I want and take a look at the chart, and then see how it trades and what it does. Because guys, this is the key, right? And you know, that is one of the points, you know, you saw in my presentation. If you just go and blindly trust someone with a black box system, and that he, she, it is not even willing to tell you exactly what this robot does or does not do, you know, run away as fast as you can. We always talk about the trading edge of each of our robots. You will know exactly what each robot does, why it does what what's the stop, what's the target, what is the trailing stop logic, because only if you have the full insight of all of that, you will be able to actually use it. Otherwise, you will just like have the nagging fear of like not knowing how to trust it. Okay. Again, pressing on time. This year is actually, and I'm using a remote computer. I have multiple of these. It's very easy for me to let all robots run there, so I can basically connect from each computer. So what put a slide here. So training results, right? So this year, and I will show you my real world training results from January 1st till literally today. On this computer, I trade, and this portfolio I per se trade since yesterday. So I will show you the performance of this from yesterday and today. And then I open up the other machine, which I traded until Tuesday. I made an upgrade to the portfolio. That's why I changed that, but I will spare you the details. I'll show it to you. So yesterday and today were good days. So this is the performance these robots did for me yesterday and today. Let's see. Not that I say something. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. Made a little bit more than $16,000, had a $4,500 drawdown, did a total of 25 trades, winning percentage 550, or like a little bit more than 50%. Average trade was big because we had obviously big market moves, and we captured some moves here. And you see here that, well, there's not much data because I trade this here just basically for 2 days. Yesterday I made $18,000. Today I lost $2,600. Right, so not much of a long-term track record here. So this is what I traded till Tuesday. And again, I trade all of that live in front of our audiences. So we have something that is called Robot Lab. I will send you the link here at the end. We do live sessions. We don't do it every day, and it's not live trading. It's not a live trading room, but everybody who is in those live sessions can follow me trading this live, and we compare results, and we make sure that our users, when they trade it, whichever portfolio they choose or whichever portfolio they build for themselves, get the same fills, the same execution we get on the same robots we use. So this is the portfolio I traded till Tuesday, and I traded it from January 1st, 2022 till May 17th. It made just shy of $160,000. Had a hefty drawdown, but that is also what it is. I have a decent size account, so that's okay. And again, everything starts with a drawdown when you start your own portfolio to say, okay, what I'm willing to risk. And from there on out, you basically start talking profits, but drawdown is the most important part. Again, made about 850 trades in the first part of the year, almost 190 trades, dollars average trade. Okay, so this is what my portfolio is. I'm not saying you will exactly get that. I'm not saying it's for everyone. But I want to share my results that you also get inspired to see that it's actually possible, and that is not a theoretically canned environment with some developer who is a back testing bajillionaire. Okay, so that said is, let me just close this down here, and let's finish this here. As I said before, you don't need to be you really don't need to be special to do this. You can do this even if you have never ever made money using fully automated day trading systems or algos. You can do this even if you're new to trading or to future markets. You can do this even if you have a little account, like $1,000 trading account. Like over the last 5 years, we really built this system. Like we had clients for years, some of our clients know that I trade automated systems like for the last 15 years of my life, And, it was almost like stunning that we never kind of sold something like that. And, we say, a couple of years ago, if we do that, if we really go and open up and basically give retail trader access to what we are doing, then we will need to do it the right way. And then we basically started down, and then it was a multi-year process to build what we have built and what we start the enrollment this year. The first people came in on December 30th last year, so just one day, left in the old year. And we started that journey with a core group of people who joined the Robot Lab from there on out for a small investment, right? And, for you can spend countless hours risking blowing out accounts, figuring it out for yourself. And that is great for, it needs to be done, right? And if you need to do that for your own, great, do it, and I appreciate that. But why should you do that? If you have the ability to do it much faster, right? Which means, like, right now you're really facing a very important decision in your life. If you want to, proceed with fully automated day trading systems the same way, as some of you already started, or if you even want to go into it because it might suit you and you want to diversify what you do, and, well, heck, you will maybe want to leverage out of this, right? So basically you get three choices now. Choice number one, you keep trying to find the one perfect robot that will make you rich. Again, best of luck with that. Choice number two, you do not need to do anything. Just like manually trade, while like others do, automation, and that's all good. Choice number three, mix and match, our 44 uncorrelated proven algobots and 15 pre-made portfolios to scale your results and to minimize the risk in your portfolio and have the ability to make money. And rest assured, choice number three is by far the easiest, right? In fact, we couldn't make it any easier, even if you're brand new to day trading or future, right? And it is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step number one, buy Robot Lab. Well, that is our product. You figured it out by now, I bet. Step number two, load everything into NinjaTrader. If you're not using NinjaTrader, rest assured, pretty amazing software and can get you up and running with that very fast. If you are ready to trade that live after you backtested, simulated it, live simulated it, then connect your brokerage account and start trading one micro contract to prove it for yourself that it works with real money in the real world. Okay, and guys, we have your back with all of this. In our member area, there's step-by-step videos. How you can activate, everything, and we make it even so easy that we have a white glove installation. You can basically, just say, heck, I don't want to do anything, and oh yeah, I don't have NinjaTrader, then you just book an appointment with one of our technicians, and we'll come in and install you all of this. Okay, so I'm not really entirely sure where we go from here, and I'm not really entirely sure. Let me ask, not that I kind of like overstep. Stephen, Becky, is it okay when I post a link to this product? I do not want to step on anybody's feet.
No, go ahead. That's exactly what this is for.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, right? So I post the link in this chat box here. When you go there, you find a special offer and a page that will explain everything I just talked about. It happens to be that we have just a sale going on right now. Please don't be shocked about this 3-hour timer. For everyone who actually comes from this presentation, this gets extended. I would never ever push something out to an audience, to people who don't even know me, and say, hey, you need to buy this in the next 4 hours, right? 3 hours, sorry. So Go to this page. On this page, there's an awful lot of information about everything I just told you. There is the presentation I held yesterday, which is about 3 times as long as the one you heard today. So if you want to learn more, go and watch my presentation from yesterday. And if you don't want to watch it, just skim through it, and you can see that is the Robot Lab, and that is the offer, and that is everything I just showed you. You can scroll through. Everything is explained. There are the pictures you see. You can open it up. You can see the performance. You know, suck it all in. You know, think about it, and you can scroll down. Obviously, there's somewhere add to cart button. Very quick, and then I start answering question. Robot Lab entails a couple of items. In that offer, there are the 15 pre-made portfolios I mentioned before, and they are shown above, as well as the 45 single uncorrelated algobots which we use to build these portfolios. These robots can be used to build your own portfolio. The pre-made portfolios are just meant to give you a running start, because building a portfolio which fits your needs, your style, and whatever you want to accomplish is nothing that you do overnight. And this year gives you a starting point while you learn and while you actually do this. And that comes to a good point. Guys, this year is not a get-rich-quick thing. If you think you buy a portfolio of trading robots and next week you become a gajillionaire, then this is not for you. This is a process. It will take time. There are losing days, losing weeks, sometimes losing months. And you just need to be committed to say, I want to put a nail into this. And I believe from really deep inside me, if you want to do that, if you want to automate your trading in the future market, this is your absolute best shot to make it work. Okay? So in the Robot Lab also, there's a weekly live backtesting class, which talks exactly about how to backtest, not only on a single robot basis, but again, how to use the leverage of how can I actually build a portfolio and backtest a portfolio to make sure you can build what you want there. Then there is a weekly robot creation lab, which I teach. I teach every Thursday a class. I taught it this afternoon on how to actually create robots. And as a group, we build robots. These robots are not the robots which are in the Robot Lab. These robots are, more, robots, the group is kind of like deciding on, what we want to do. Let's say last month we built a robot for volume strat. Now we're building a price action robot. And everything we build there, we code, and the group collaborate, and I give you guys access to my brain. I've built hundreds, if not thousands, of strategies to say, okay, well, that's a great idea, but it will not work because of that. Or, hey, fantastic, let's go there. So you basically get access to the process of how to create a robot in this system. Right? There's a bonus, 15 fully automated robots for specific markets. We have some for livestock, some for cocoa, some for other softs or commodities. Some markets that not everybody trades, but some are excited about. And there's a bonus too. Well, guys, this year it is probably a crucial component. For those of you who use NinjaTrader, you know that there is no such thing than a portfolio tester and a portfolio analyzer, right? Well, there is now because we build it. We built that for NinjaTrader, and now you can back test an entire portfolio of fully automated algobots inside NinjaTrader with the ease of like what NinjaTrader default has as a one strategy kind of back test. It's integrated, it's native, I'm super proud of that, and obviously without that you could not build all of this, right? So all of these parts are in the offer. Go through, click the add to cart button. We have a ridiculous offer, by the way. Go there, check out, and we have you covered. As I say, we have a complete white glove installation. We are here every step along the way, and would be honored to have you guys on board. So I know I probably are completely pressing the time now. Let me answer a couple of questions, and then we'll go from here. Okay, can I, let's see, so. Questions, where do the questions come? Link recording, yes. Can I use it with MT4? No, it is completely only for NinjaTrader. And you can start using the free NinjaTrader software. You don't need to buy anything. And you can implement all the robots, you can simulate it, you can test it and whatnot. And the moment you start trading live, obviously you would need to connect your broker. And at that moment you need to lease the NinjaTrader platform. How do I justify $500 for a $1,000 account? Well, VG, very good thing. So, the way you do, first of all, I cannot tell you how you personally justify anything, right? But the only thing I justify or tell you is like, if you take that $1,000 you have on your account today and you light it on fire and you put another 1,000 in and you light that one on fire and you put another 1,000 in, and 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, that was probably $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, right? So if you justify to, make it right from the get-go, I know it's a hard call, but you are the only one who can make that call. And again, we only want to work with people who are absolutely convinced and willing to do that and to make it happen for them, and also are willing to trade it live, right? And maybe it's for you, but not today. Maybe this is something that you say, well, if this gets offered someone later, great, right? One thing, and that is literally, guys, and this is not a marketing gag. If you scroll through here and go here, and you see something, by the way, the price is ridiculous. It's probably the last time you will see it for that price. There is a number, it says 300 active traders, right? This is not a marketing gag. We look very, very, very closely on the volume we allow the robots to trade, because we do not want to mess up our own trading edge, and for sure not the ones of our clients. If our 300 active users are full, we stop enrollment, period. We might find other ways, other robots and whatnot, but right now, if we get to 300, we shut it down in general, okay? 33 robots, how many signals we get per day? So when you look at this and you see all of this on the page, I would say you see here, you go to the big portfolios, and then you would say mini hedge fund, and you see here the 33 robot one has an average of 2,350 trades per year, right? Then you can break it down to the trading day, and then you know the average when you trade that, okay? Would it be more profitable to have a lot of robots, say 50-20 versus 3 or 5? Well, the point is that the wider you go, the more stable your portfolio gets, right? And that's why we completely go wide in that. Can you mix and match robots and design return? Absolutely, you can. How can a $5,000 account do day trading when traders are like 3 days enrolling 5-day period? I don't. I would say you should basically have, that's Magic Momo. If you have a $5 future trading account, you can trade a whole lot more. Does it work in Canada? If well, it works wherever you can have open a interactive brokers or an NinjaTrader brokers account. Absolutely, we have people from all over the world who are using it. Is a satisfaction guarantee a refund if not happy? Well, I know you guys don't know us. We have something that is called a love it or replace it guarantee, but with this year, and this is on recording and iron out, if you are committed and come on board and you are not loving it, I'm super thrilled to give you the money back and say goodbye. It has not been done yet. Nobody who joined us even asked for exchange or refund. because it's still very ridiculous price or ridiculous offer. Even the price is so low. Backtesting is robot. Some work better in different markets. Yeah, and we teach you all of that. And no, it will not work in stocks. It's only for futures. The robots, we have robots from, like do any sort of thing, counter trend, trend following, breakouts, fades, scalps, like everything. Scaling in, scaling, no. No, the robots will not scale in, scale out. They are like trade with the position size you set. Okay, sorry, 901. So what I would say is go to this page. You guys, read through this. If you have questions, please go from there and reach out directly to me or to support. Just send an email in. We're happy to answer all questions. And again, on top of the page, there's a video, which is like a 2.5-hour video from last night, my presentation last night, that answers in the FAQ. There's a 1-hour FAQ at the end. If you watch that, you probably will see all answers to all questions you guys have here. Sorry that I don't have more time here. Okay. Stephen, thank you very much for having me. Becky, sorry, 2 minutes over time. I did my best. I hope you enjoyed it.
Kristen, very good. Lots of good information. Check or click on that link, everybody, and do your own investigation. Kristen has shown you the results. And yeah, I think there's nothing hidden here. He's shown you everything. So take a look at it. Kristen, very good information. Thank you for coming tonight.
I appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone.